been an icy day for Iowans. Some had slippery starts to their days. Take a look at this. There are cars sliding down the street or someone losing their footing on the front porch, as you can see there. Quite an adventure. Others, like these kids, figured out a way to make ice a game, just like the generations before. Thank you to everybody who sent in all of their ice-related video. Now we want to check in with Zane. I think that everybody would like to know if we're done with the ice. It's fun for a while, not so much.
Right, yeah. It's still not gone, obviously. Tonight here, Todd, we were able to melt, kind of soften up a lot of it earlier on today, but it really added up in a lot of the state, especially over in parts of southeastern and eastern Iowa. Here in the middle of the state, some of our biggest or thickest ice accumulations, 3/10 of an inch down in Centerville, Ottumwa, 1/4 of an inch, Oskaloosa, similar numbers. More than that as you headed over towards places like Cedar Rapids and Iowa City. Here in the Des Moines metro area, right about 1/10 of an inch. Ice storm criteria, by the way, is about 1/4 of an inch here officially from the National Weather Service. So we met that, especially over in this part of the state. There's still a few rain showers falling over this direction right now, over towards parts of Jasper County. Most of that's liquid. We've had a few spots where there have been a couple of wet snowflakes mixing in, but it's mostly just some drizzle and light rain. Down southeastward of Pella and Knoxville, Albia, Ottumwa, and down towards Bloomfield is the main spots where there still is a little bit of some precipitation. It's mostly liquid. Our temperatures here at the ground level are warm enough that we don't have to worry too much about refreezing tonight. We're going to hold steady at these numbers. Lower 30s, right around 32 or 33 or 34 degrees in most locations through the overnight hours. This is the change for tonight. A dense fog advisory has been issued. That's going to be out until 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. Visibility is under 1/4 mile at times. There might be a couple of minor spots where you could see a little bit of a glaze. Visibility's already dropping out there right now. Under mile, Grinnell, Ottumwa, and probably going to drop further here through the overnight hours. As we head into tomorrow morning, you're going to wake up probably with a lot of foggy spots, and then we'll clear that out as we go through the day. We'll show you when the clouds fully clear out and when our next chance at a few snowflakes is ahead in the full forecast.
Thank you, Zane. Well, here we see some road conditions, and they have actually improved throughout the day, especially here in central Iowa. You can see most of this is green, and that's showing good conditions on the roads. Blue has partially covered roads, as you can see some of that north and just east of the metro, but much more in the northeast end of the state. Well, travelers at the Des Moines International Airport are taking off again this evening. Finally, icy conditions this morning put a temporary pause on airplane travel out of the city, and that caused lots of flights to back up. New tonight, KCCI's Pepper Papura talked with passengers as they made second and third attempts to fly out of Des Moines.
Braving slick roads for an early flight out of Des Moines.
I got up like really early this morning thinking that I was gonna be able to breeze right out of this cold weather into some warm weather. However, it did not happen.
Because an overnight ice storm that glazed roads also kept airplanes grounded on the Des Moines tarmac for hours on Saturday. Airport representatives told KCCI both commercial runways at the airport were closed around 4 o'clock this morning. One reopened 4.5 hours later, but some say they didn't realize there was an issue until they were heading to their gate.
We got checked in and through TSA, and as we were in the terminal, we got the notification that our flight was delayed and is due to the ice on the runways.
Others decided to forego their flights entirely after weather warnings.
Warning us that travel could be impossible, and if we were going to go out, to bring rations in our car, and so that was kind of scary.
Once the weather warmed up, flights could leave safely.
Even though most flights are back on schedule now, some people are still experiencing the lingering effects of this morning.
Like Andre Gray, who was heading to his gate for the third time on Saturday, more than 10 hours after he was scheduled to take flight.
Hopefully, on this flight that leaves around 4 something, I should be able to make it. Hopefully.
Or Mackenzie Hartnett, just putting her honeymoon on hold.
The earliest that worked with our schedule is for tomorrow morning.
In Des Moines, Pepper Papura, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.